Okay, so here's a wiring diagram that people wanted to see of the popcorn popper. And I'll kind of show you what I did, and then I'll refer back to the wiring diagram as I go along. So here is the heating element. As you notice, the heating element and the fan are not connected. They're separate elements now. The heating element first we'll go over. I did not do the mod where you bypass the safety mechanism. I figured why not keep it in place. I haven't had any problems with my roast with it shutting off, and the actual mod tells you to jump the black wire from here to here. Well, what that does, so the power comes in, black is hot, comes into here, circles around the outer coil, and then returns back the neutral wire. The red wire sitting over here is for the inner element, which means it still has to pass backwards through this circuit to the red to do the inner element. You're still going through the safety switch, so which means the inner coil will still shut on and off while the outer wire is staying on. So I figured I'm not going to bypass it, and I've not had any problems not bypassing. What I did back here was I took the red and the white wire, I soldered them together to what would technically be the white wire, but the wire that comes with it, there is no white or black. They're both black wires. But this is the black wire, so this is the hot wire, and then would be the white or the neutral. And then that goes back to my box. So let's take a look at just the heating element. So here's the heating element. Looks very similar to the heating element here. Notice we've got red, white, and then black in the center, which you can't see because it's covered up by this little heat thing. So we've got, this is the white wire, this is the red wire, and this is the black wire. Notice they come together, which goes to the cord that plugs into the rheostat. So as you see, you've got this cord. So it's actually going into the box and then jumping over to a wire nut that comes to the white wire, this cord here, that's plugging in here. And then the other one is the black wire, and then the black wire goes up and plugs into the black wire of this cord as well. So there's a wire nut where it's going into here, then jumping across to here and going to the black wire of this one. And then to finish wiring this one up, you'll just take the green wire of this to the ground in there. Now onto the fan. So now for the fan, I had to use an extra section of cord. This is just computer cord. As a matter of fact, this computer cord, the plug piece of this is what I used for this to go into there. So I only really needed one cord, one extra computer cord, and I used that for the extra cables. So in this computer cord, it used a blue and a brown, and I believe a yellow. So I snipped the yellow. I didn't need the yellow, just used the blue and the brown. Doesn't matter how you hook them up, as long as you remember how they're hooked up at the other end over here, so you hook them up correctly there. So now the fan is real simple. You have a white and a red, and then you'll take them to the yellow wires of the transformer. And now the transformer, indicated by this guy in my wiring schematic here, is you'll have one side with two black wires, like so, and the other side will have two yellow wires and a black wire in the center. Black wire in the center is just snipped, not used. Then you have the two yellow wires. A wire on this side of the transformer to the white wire on the fan, the wire on this side of the transformer to the red wire of the fan. Okay, so we have to finish wiring the rest of the box. To do that, let's start with the transformer. On the top of the transformer, you will have two wires. Both of them will be black. On my wiring schematic, I've got one of them showing up as white. So you're going to take the black wire that's on the left side of the transformer to one of the black wires on the dimmer switch. Then the other black wire on the transformer, in my schematic I show it as a white wire. You're going to wire that into the white wire that's coming in from your cable going to the wall. You're also going to wire the white cable coming from the rheostat. The other side of your dimmer switch is going to go into the top post of your light switch, as well as the black wire coming in from the outlet to the top post of the light switch. And then the bottom of the switch, you will have a black wire going into the rheostat to supply power to the rheostat. At this point, the only thing left are your grounds
all of your grounds can be wired knotted together and then wired into the ground on the top of the light switch. And that's it. Have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you.